Hello folks, and welcome to Sunpa's Daily Chadder number 2. Thank you so much for the suggestions, but I think Daily Chadder is the best one that I got so far, and it suits me pretty well and suits my videos. So again, let's cut right to the interesting stuff, and again starting with the CNC lathe. No coolant spraying this time, no covers. You're gonna see everything well lit. And after this one I'm gonna give you some manual milling. But first let me show you what I managed to do yesterday, which I'm extremely happy about. Maybe I'll just start the program and you will see what happens. Again, the cover is clunking on the spindle. And that's it, the end of the program. This is awesome. Some of you may know what this is. Well, let's start with that. All of this happened without me pressing anything. It was just the program doing the whole work. So this is a bar puller. It's just a simple kind of a fork made of high strength steel. I'm not even sure what kind of what grade steel this is, but it's very tough. It's way tougher than 4140. I don't know about how elastic it is, but seems to be working so far. So, in other words, I got to make a few hundred pieces of this tiny 20mm or 3/4 inch stock. And I want the machine to do it all by itself, and now it is possible. So when the part is finished and cut off, the bar puller will come in and pull the bar out and close the chuck again, and then move out and start the program all over again. And this means that I can do a whole 1 meter bar of parts without touching the machine, which is really awesome. Well, actually I still have to figure out how to get the program to repeat itself. I still haven't done that, so until now I have to press cycle start every time the bar puller has pulled the bar out. But that's gonna be no issue. I can figure that out. But if you have ideas, please let me know. I think I have to. Well, I don't know yet. I haven't looked at that yet. Well, that's it for the CNC lathe. Let's switch it off. And now to the manual milling work. And somebody commented that it would be nice to see setups, and this is one setup for you. Well, about setups and about everything else that I do, if you want to see really complicated setups, complicated parts, complicated operations, and master machining, you should look elsewhere. I am no master in any means. I'm still just learning the trade. I can do some tricks, but if you want to see something really special, take a look at Edge Precision YouTube channel. It's an older guy with a huge amount of experience about machining and setups and everything. So I have said it before, and I will repeat what I have said, is that I don't want to teach you anything. I am no one to teach anything, and actually I'm completely against the idea of teaching. I want people to learn for themselves. I think the best way to learn is to find your own way to do things. And so what I just want to give you ideas and inspiration. I really don't want to teach you anything. So anything and everything you see is nothing is absolute. It's just I just want to give you ideas and let you criticize what you see and make up your own way, which is exactly what I like to do myself as well. So if you want to see a novice machinist learning, watch my channel, and if you want to watch a professional at work, go watch, for example, Edge Precision. So anyways, here I have a pretty simple setup, but it's very effective and it's fast to use and productive. So I have 2 bars of 30 by 30 square steel, and I have tapped a pretty good number of holes on them, drilled and tapped, and these bolts are holding the fixture to the table, and these bolts are holding the parts to the fixture. And how this fixture works, I have almost loaded it up, but you load it by taking 5 bars at once, and you slide them under here, slide them in place like this, and then pull them back against the stop, just like this. And then you have these aluminum pieces to go between the screws and the work pieces, so I don't get any scratches and dents. And how to tighten this large number of bolts at once, I have a pretty effective solution for that as well. Just do this. And you have pre-tightened 25 bolts in like 3 seconds. Same thing here. Just roll your hand on the bolts, and that's it. Just use Allen wrench to tighten them. I put only moderate pressure on these and even less pressure on these, because even though these bolts are smaller than these, they will try to pull the whole fixture up, because there's 5 of these for like 1.5 of these, and only moderate pressure is enough to hold them in place. So let me tighten this and show you how it runs. Okay, the bolts are tight, and before I start I want to make sure there's no gap between the backstop and the pieces. Looks good to me. And what I have for a tool is this, I think it's maybe a Mitsubishi or a Sandvik Coromant face mill with 6 flutes, and these are meant for milling steel, and they don't leave nearly as good a finish as you have seen before with the aluminum face mill, but it's just fine, because this will get sandblasted anyways after machining, so the shininess would go away anyways. So when the pieces are tight, I run the Z-axis to 0 on the DRO. Okay, that's it. And safety glass is on, and the RPM is 800, and the feed is 400, and I mean it's 500 millimeters per minute, which gives a 1/10 of a millimeter or 4/1000 of chip load per tooth. And I want to keep the chip load and the cutting force is pretty low, because I have these bolts so loose that I know they will not take too much force, but you will see that it still makes the cut pretty fast. Let's go. about a minute to cut all of these pieces. X-axis reaches the stop, I'm gonna feed down for a time and rapid reverse back to the start. And that's it. I got pretty bad chip welding to the inserts. But it's going so hard that it's just pushing the chips out when it's milling, so that's a no issue. And the surface finish, as I said, it's no great, but it's fine. It could be much worse. So, and the finished product looks something like this. Could be much better, way better, but could also be worse. It leaves a little bit of a burr right here, but that doesn't matter, it's gonna go away in the sandblasting. So, a little over 100 done, and like 350 to do. It's pretty quick work actually. So, and this is the interesting work for today. And now let's get to the chatter, the boring chatter. Just a minute. Okay, let's continue. Rubber duck debugging. This is something that a programmer, a computer programmer friend showed me kind of as a joke, but it's great. So what you do is when you're doing a complicated program, for example, and it's difficult for you to understand, it helps to have, for example, a rubber duck next to your computer and explain the program to the rubber duck, and that way it's easier for your brain to process. And this is exactly the reason for me to make videos like this, because you are my rubber duck, and when I explain stuff to you, it comes clearer to myself as well. So you should try it yourself. It really works. And sometimes when I'm not filming but I'm doing something complicated, I'm actually talking out loud what I'm doing. It really helps my thinking. So yeah. And of course, the second reason is that I like making videos. And about the time usage for the videos, why I will be doing these daily videos is that it saves me time. It's not a problem at all to film 15 minutes a day and post it straight from my mobile phone to YouTube, compared to moving the videos to my computer and waiting for them to process and then editing and waiting for my computer, which is getting pretty old. I have to get a new one, and editing and then reprocessing and then loading to YouTube, and that takes so much time compared to just filming and uploading straight to YouTube. So I think this is the best way to go, and you seem to give me pretty good feedback on these type of videos, so that's what you're gonna get. And something else that I've been thinking of saying is that I will make a video about this Soviet flag, but it's not gonna be today. Well, I think it's gonna be another one of these daily vlogs. But I will talk to you about the flag and also about other politics and my thoughts about the world today. So It's a little bit shorter than yesterday, and I guess that's good. And I will try to keep this even shorter. So, I wanna thank you for watching again, and thank you so much for the name suggestions. I got many which were really good, but I think the daily chatter is the best one. So, thank you so much, and until next time, bye.